What's good, y'all? It's your boy Days back again with another video. So today we are going to be doing uh State Fair Food is Out of Control Part 2, New York State Fair. So pretty much from the last view, bro, from the preview, it was out of control. Like you see how these foods look in the State Fair. So we're gonna do New York State Fair. Shout out to Best Ever Food Review Show and stuff for the videos that we're about to react to, and we're gonna see what New York State Fair, bring to the table, because it is crazy. I mean, crazy. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I should not be eating this at all. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a healthy person. So, but yeah, let's get into the video and stuff. And yeah, let's do what we gotta do and stuff. So yeah, let's see here. This one, yeah. Heart Attack Tour at New York State Fair.
Recordings just got better. Hey, it's Dana from StreamYard. I'm so excited to announce that local recordings are now.
Welcome to the New York State Fair. In this video, that's a lot of meat. We're taking on an all-out heart attack challenge at the New York State Fair.
My understanding is that you can get this in a 12-inch version. Is that correct?
Yes.
But first, let's back up.
The New York State Fair.
The New York State Fair started back in 1841. In fact, it's the very first state fair to spring up in the USA.
The New York State Fair is not in New York City. If it was, that would be a complete travel nightmare, maybe a travel Armageddon. The State Fair of New York is in Syracuse, and that's where we are right now.
This video is the first in a series documenting state fair food from here all the way to the Midwest, and finally ending on the West Coast in Washington.
After this, I'm going to need a defibrillator to keep my heart going. Oh my gosh.
And people, I just want to let y'all know, this guy right here who has this channel and stuff, he's the creator of this channel. He actually has his own show on the Food Network. So check him out, okay? I believe it's Theme Park Foods or Carnival Eats. Yeah, I think it's Carnival Eats. So yeah, go check out Carnival Eats on the Food Network, because that's his show as well.
Today, it's all about pure indulgence.
Take a look at that.
Unearthing the most over-the-top, decadent.
Do I need good health insurance if I eat here?
Fried.
Whoa.
Greasy.
I'm not sure how confident I am.
Blasphemous creations that these local vendors have dreamed up. This heart attack tour begins right here at Porky's Pork Palace.
For me, it's all about heart-stopping food. Have I come to the right place?
You've definitely come to the right place.
For the last 30 years, this place has produced nothing but hits. Their journey started with brisket, pulled pork, and smoked turkey legs. Now their menu has evolved to this, a reinvention of an American classic, translating the concept of a banana split into the language of barbecue. This is the barbecue split, and it all starts with the meat, smoked right here on premises.
And this was built by another company. Takes about a year to build one.
For the whole trailer, what is the capacity?
1,500 pounds of meat.
That's wild.
The concept of a banana split into the language of barbecue. This is the barbecue.
Bro, you can't make this stuff up. This is what they doing. This is why I can't eat the food at the State Fair all the time. Because they come up with stupid stuff like this, but make it look tasty. Heart attack is the right word for this video.
Split, and it all starts with the meat, smoked right here on premises.
And this was built by another company. Takes about a year to build one.
For the whole trailer, what is the capacity?
1,500 pounds of meat.
That's wild.
A traditional banana split doesn't exactly require a smoker. Let me explain. The inspiration for today's far-out fair food typically comes with a few scoops of ice cream, chocolate syrup, whipped cream, cherries on top, and of course, a freshly split banana on the sides. Here at the Pork Palace, the bananas have been replaced with my favorite fruit, pork ribs. The ribs are smothered in barbecue seasonings, then smoked for 12 hours until they're tender and delicious. Time to build our savory dessert.
Everything starts right here with the typical banana split boat. Step 1, pile on some brisket. Step 2, some pulled pork. Wow, that's a lot of meat. Pork ribs, 1 on each side, just like you would do with the banana. Little barbecue wash on top. From here, this is really what makes it a split. A big scoop of mashed potatoes. A big scoop of coleslaw. Instead of cherries, we've got cherry tomatoes. A little bit more barbecue on top, and this masterpiece is finished. This costs $22.
Bruh.
A very expensive.
Bruh, $22 for that. Just for that. Just for that. I'm gonna tell my lady, you know what I'm saying? If I got a lady, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell my lady, look, we're gonna eat that at this barbecue spot. We're gonna get this and we're gonna be good for, okay? We're gonna be good, all right? Because $22 just for that, bro. That at least 15 or 12, but 22, bro. They out their mind. I mean, we gotta make your money. If it's that good, you gotta make your money.
It's a fair food item, but I can see why it costs so much. There is so much meat. Let's just start with this. We've got potatoes right here. Delicious barbecue sauce, nice, smooth, velvety. I'm gonna get some potato and some brisket together. It's so juicy, it's smoky, it's succulent. And it's nice when you mix it with some mashed potato too. Just hit it with some coleslaw. There's nothing more American than this dish right here. I mean, they took something that's already bad for you, which is a banana split, and then they made a meat version of it. That's wild. Alas, we have the rib. Okay, hold on. No more coleslaw. Alas, we have the ribs right here. These are looking super tender and delicious. Take a look at that. Wow. Cheers. As far as heart attack tours go, this thing is just full of delicious, sizzling, succulent animal fats just waiting to clog your arteries. There's one thing missing from here. If you're truly trying to give yourself a heart condition, you need to have fried food. And that's what we're going to be trying next.
Fried food at a state fair is a no-brainer. Anything dropped in a vat of oil just becomes better. But for Jim, it's not just about that liquid gold. It's all
in the batter.
I'm here with owner of Fried Specialties, Jim. How you doing?
Nice.
How did you get started with this concept?
Well, I've been deep frying for like 30 years. I camped around, I stopped out. I used to just deep fry every single thing. 15 years ago, we built a trailer and
oh, so he like to deep fry some any type of thing. As seen on TV. Y'all see that? As seen on TV. Deep fried peanut butter. Bro, I'm done.
bring it to the fairs.
Here, over the last 30 years, they've developed over 40 different questionable fried creations.
Do I need good health insurance if I eat here?
This is perfect for you. It's fat-free grease we use. Okay. You're all good.
That's
everything fat-free, huh? Everything fat-free. You know, damn well this shit ain't good.
Actually, because I thought it might be unhealthy. Okay, now we're gonna see the prep for 3 different foods, starting with the Nutter Butter. It's a cracker with a little bit of peanut butter inside. Step 1: take a handful of them.
You know, Nutter Butter is already a fried cookie. Oh,
and put them in the batter. Once it's completely enveloped in batter, it hits the fryer. In the meantime, they're just soaking up all those healthy oils. Finally, after a couple minutes, we're taking it out. From here, a lot of peanut butter sugar. This is a cookie I used to eat in my
$8 for that. $8 for that. Man, ain't no way. Ain't no way.
Childhood. I haven't had it in 20 years though, mostly because I live in Asia. Oh wow. That's really good. The physical properties of this cookie have changed completely. The bread has kind of become soggy and the peanut butter has melted. I can't believe it. He's really nailed the batter because this is not dry at all. It's just creamy, peanut buttery, smooth, and delicious. I'm on number 2 already. Oh man, oh, this is gonna be a problem. I have no breaks when it comes to fair food. Here's the thing, this is food number 1. We're trying 2 more. Let's keep moving. For our next fried food, we're doing a fried Pop-Tart. There are a few.
This dude, which one are you doing? Brown sugar cinnamon. Oh my God. And Jesus, take the wheel.
Different flavor options. We have frosted chocolate.
Oh my God, not chocolate fudge. Oh my God, man. Please. We ain't finna have this. Oh my God.
Brown cinnamon, sugar, and frosted strawberry. My all-time favorite Pop-Tart is the brown sugar and cinnamon. That's what we're doing today. Step 1, grab your Pop-Tarts, rip it open, and return back to the batter. Thorough dipping, completely coated in batter, and they're put in the oil. Deep fried Pop-Tarts. This looks awesome. Alas, they're finally ready to be taken out from here. Each one is cut in half, hit it with a little bit of glaze. Oh my God. And then some powdered sugar too.
Really?
Hi, we're Visible, the wireless company that makes things visible. With us, what you see is
$25? Do you really need that? Do that?
Oh my God. This man is a visionary. I thought he was insane, like clinically, but no, this is delicious. If you give this to somebody, they wouldn't even guess it was a Pop-Tart. It's flaky, crispy, crunchy batter on the outside. It's soft and creamy on the inside. What a cool invention. And the fact that you could do this with every flavor of Pop-Tart, I'm gonna have to come back and try those as well. But for now, I'm missing a little bit of meat. So next, I'm gonna be trying his Twix wrapped in bacon. That's also fried. It starts with the Twix. Put some fluff on top. This will be an adhesive for that bacon. It's like a sweet, delicious glue. Wrap it in 2 strips of bacon. Next, it gets dredged in flour. From here, it's going into the batter, the same batter as every other creation here, and then it plunges into the fryer. After a couple minutes, the Twix are coming out of the fryer. Take a look at that. Hit it with some powdered sugar, a little bit of chocolate, and bacon bits. Where else are you going to find stuff like this than in the freaking USA? So we've got bacon on the outside and bacon on the inside too.
This is why we so obese in the United States of America. Because of this. Because of this. Got Elm Street. So Freddy Krueger making tacos now.
From the front door. Just a wonderful mixture of textures. It's chocolatey, it's peanut buttery. The bacon he's putting on is already grilled, but it actually becomes crunchy, even though it's frying underneath the dough. That's wild. This is not health food. This is what we work out all year for. This is why we stay disciplined in midsummer. So at the end of summer, we can just let it all go.
After eating a bacon-wrapped Twix, I'm beginning to wonder, what can't Jim fry up? Well, he's invited me to find out, challenging me to select any fair item from any vendor for him to batter and fry.
After this, I'm going to need a defibrillator to keep my heart going.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
But before that, we're headed to our next location.
Right behind me, it's known as the Tiki Turtle, and their slogan is not your average place. They have a deep fried Reuben. They have deep fried mac and cheese. But what I'm here for is the pig and potato parfait. Now, what is
pig and potato parfait? You can't make this up, man. You can't make this stuff up.
It's a parfait. It's layers of flavor. It's usually strawberries, yogurt, blueberries, some oatmeal layered up. This is layers of flavor, but there is no fruit involved. We're going to go into the kitchen now and see how it's made. It all starts with the parfait cup. That gets a douse of barbecue on the edges, a layer of pulled pork. Then we've got mashed potato going in next, and even more barbecue. More pork, a little bit more mash, and then barbecue sauce on top of that. From here, bacon bits, a cherry tomato on top, and a pretzel sticking out. That looks incredible. The price, $12. Not bad, because this is about maybe 2 pounds of food. So I don't know if you're like me. I don't measure my food in calories or normal portions. I measure it in pounds. The cherry tomato, I don't want to eat it. I already ate a tomato today, and that's my limit for the day.
And it don't look that bad at all. It looks good, but it's just that it's the way how they make it. It's like, look, we're gonna do this meal, but we're gonna turn it into a parfait. And I know everybody around it can be like, what?
We got barbecue and bacon bits. Smooth mashed potatoes, nice chewy bacon bits, and sweet and tangy barbecue. That's great and everything, but I want to work my way down to this meat. Right here we have a load of pulled pork and some potato behind it. That is a good pulled pork. It's wet, it's juicy, it's succulent, it's meaty, it's everything you want in pulled pork. Well lubed up with barbecue sauce and potato. Oh my God. So speaking of heart attack foods, this is up there. It's so simple, yet so pure. It's ingredients that you're familiar with, rearranged and stacked in an unfamiliar way to give you a whole new experience. This is location number 3. We have a lot more to see today. Let's keep moving.
The New York State Fair is a 13-day extravaganza packed with entertainment, education, and technology that highlights agricultural development. Over 900,000 people attend what is New York's largest annual event, coming here to play games, interact with animals, go on rides, and of course, chow down on some heavy-duty food. Food you can't find outside this fair, like a lethal dose of mac and cheese and lobster. But before that, a daring dessert innovation.
After all that savory food, I am ready now for something sweet. Introducing.
Just inside the Dairy Barn, Milky Bar offers a huge variety of ice cream flavors and candy toppings. Put on here for their mind-bending cotton candy burrito.
Here they're not using a tortilla, they're using another ingredient, cotton.
What? Can't make this stuff up, bro.
Candy. Already the sugar has been inserted inside the machine. Scientifically, nobody has any idea how these machines work. They just do. The next move is to tamp down the cotton candy, making it flat. This is our tortilla. Montana suggested doing cotton candy ice cream. Yes, cotton candy ice cream inside of cotton candy. Is it going to be too much cotton candy? Absolutely. Fruity Pebbles. Let's get some of that. You got a nice tight roll, then cut it in half. And now it's time for the big reveal. Ooh. $6. That's one of the most affordable fair foods I've ever seen in my life. Oh boy. Oh, I don't know about that. This is a little bit of a mess.
Yeah, because I want to know what was the paper edible or something, because it don't look like it. That's wasted stuff. That's wasteful.
Oh my god. It's good, but that is cotton candy overload. Oh god. What do I do with this? Look at this burrito. It's melting before my eyes. It's too humid for this. It's a messy one. And low calorie. Oh, you can almost stretch it out with between the ice cream and that sticky, sweet cotton candy. Oh, this is what the experience is supposed to be like. Look at that one. That one is real nice. It's creating a brilliant insulation right now, the cotton candy. Look at these colors. Nothing in nature looks like this. And if it does, it's probably venomous or poisonous and it could kill you. That is dessert. I'm ready to go back to some more meat. Let's keep moving. Right now I'm with Ashley at Elm Street Tacos. A pleasure meeting you.
Nice to meet you.
Elm Street Tacos. Are these tacos a nightmare?
They're tacos to die for.
Their specialties feature classic tacos with flavors inspired from South Texas. But I've come here for their signature Naughty Taco, filled with their very own titillating braised pork creation.
Got the kick of guajillos, chipotle, habaneros, jalapenos, but then it's got mangoes, pineapple. So you get that little kick, but you also have the sweet that goes along with it.
My understanding is that you can get this in a 12-inch version. Is that correct?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
We are now in the kitchen. We're going to get started with this taco. It all starts with a 12-inch flour tortilla. Let's get into it. First, it's going to get a little bit of a dip in some consomme. Throw it on the flat top and let it hang out. This is mozzarella. Here we have a braised pork that looks absolutely delicious. Then onions and cilantro hit it next. Plenty of pineapple and mango on there too. Give it a little bit of flip. That is what makes it technically a taco. Finally, it is complete. We're going to put it onto the plate and keep it in one piece. Here we go. Little bowl of consomme on the side. Couple lime wedges, and our taco is complete. Now, it's looking a little bit quesadilla-y to me, but if you claim it's a taco, then let's see if it will taco. You got to be quick with this one. It's getting a little soggy on the bottom, and it's a wee bit flexible. It's so wet. I like that it's spicy, but there's like no salt. It's not very flavorful, which I'd like a little bit more punch. But the flavor of the meat that's inside of here is incredible. Oh, Lord. Take a peek behind the curtain. I mean, this is a beautiful mess. Ruthless, irresponsible piles of ingredients.
Because I like pineapple and I like mango, but that look good.
But the question remains, is this a taco or is it a quesadilla? You guys let me know.
Quesadilla.
If you're looking to get a degree in IT or cybersecurity, UMGC is waiving their application May 31st. You'll gain skills to become an...
In the comments downstairs, down below.
Our next food is a beloved but destructive culinary creation, where the iconic mac and cheese meets decadent lobster meat, all at a surprisingly affordable price.
I think the one thing that separates us from the 50 or 100 other vendors here is we have some of the cheaper prices at the fair. And at our stand, you can get a handful of things for $20, whereas some of those other stands, you might be looking at one item.
This fun fair food can be found at longtime vendor Jimmy B's. While they offer an array of fried delights, their best-selling items are various types of mac and cheese. Their mac and cheese options are just getting started with the lobster, but you can also entangle your taste buds with their buffalo mac and cheese, topped with chicken and buffalo sauce. Then there's the hot Cheetos mac and cheese, or even a bacon mac and cheese, generously adorned with a small mountain of bacon bits. Let's start with the lobster.
This stall is huge. They have a main kitchen, but right now I'm in this side kind of assembly kitchen where the mac and cheese and the lobster come together. Already prepared. We've got the noodles, we've got the cheese, looking steamy and delicious. From here, the lobster gets a big old scoopful, dumps that on top, he forks it. This place is known for being super affordable, but what about the quality? Find out. Cheers. It's sweet, tastes a little bit like mock crab. I'm not saying it is mock crab, it just tastes a little bit like that. It's really nice flavor. From here, I'm gonna fold in some of that mac and cheese. We don't want this to cool down too much because it's gonna get almost pasty. Oh, that's actually really good. The lobster is a nice pairing. I mean, the noodles, they're thick, creamy, cheesy, buttery, and then the lobster is just rich and sweet on top of that. It's a nice partner. Oh, it's good. I find the noodle to be a little bit mushy, not necessarily my preference, but that's actually how folks in most parts of the USA make macaroni and cheese, especially when they oven bake it. I grew up in a trailer, so I like the mac and cheese that comes in a blue box. That's just what I'm used to. But for most normal Americans, especially the upper crust, they enjoy this.
Right now, I'm still on the lookout for a fair food that will soon be battered and fried by Jim at Fried Specialties. But before that, we're heading to Tommy C for a sweet treat that'll spark your joy even faster than your insulin.
Right now I'm in the kitchen of our next location. There is a lot of action here.
Burgers, french fries, and grilled meat are just a few of their best-selling items. But I'm here for their award-winning dessert that involves deep frying a cinnamon bun injected with caramel sauce.
Right here we have Josh, master of the buns. Step one, dip the whole bun inside of some batter. Put it on a plate and then rush over to the fryer and plop it in. Oh my God, we almost missed that. No, it's all good. I have never seen this type of preparation. Look, around the world, people love fried bread, but a fried cinnamon bun is next level. Once it looks like it could kill you, take it out. And we're gonna race back to our prep station. From here, it finds its home in this container, and the build can be, oh my, hold on, what just happened there?
I'm making the infusion.
So he did an injection, but it is he put some caramel sauce inside. From here, a smear of peanut butter. This is already looking quite decadent. Now some powdered sugar gets dumped on, Heath crumble, and mini Reese's Pieces. This looks decadent, over the top, and like it could possibly kill a toddler. Let's eat it. Josh molested my dessert. What was that about? He just stuck his finger in there. So it is injected with a little bit of Josh. Oh, little peanut butter, some Reese's Pieces, little sweet crunchy bits. I cannot wait to try this out. Here we go. The frying is nice because once in a while you'll get a cinnamon roll that's not quite moist, and so it makes it moist, it makes it crunchy, like delicious fried bread, but with cinnamon and frosting in there too. The only thing I haven't done is try that injected bits. I just got married recently. This would have been a way better wedding cake. This is awesome. A crowd pleaser for sure.
If you like peanut butter, get this. But like me, I like peanut butter, but without the I eat it without the Reese's Pieces M&Ms and stuff, but
thank you, Josh. Josh knows his way around a bun. Josh has been more intimate with this bun than I have.
Finally, our long-awaited moment has arrived. After 7 different locations, 10 different foods, and roaming around the fair all day, I found the perfect contender for our deep fry challenge.
I want to do something kind of easy that I've never seen fried before. Here at West End, they're selling $1 hot dogs. I'm going to get a hot dog for $1, and then he's going to bring it to the next level. Let's go. I'm back in the kitchen with Jim. I've got the hot dog here. Let's see what happens when you deep fry a hot dog. Step 1, unwrap the dog. It seems thin and narrow. Then you realize it only costs $1. Dredge the whole thing in flour, submerge it completely in batter, and then that whole hot dog is going in the fryer. Wow, that is a monstrosity. Just a big log of batter. We're going to chop the dog in half, get a nice cross section there. Jim, you've outdone yourself. Thank you. This is the final food for today. After this, I'm going to need a defibrillator to keep my heart going.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. He saw the hot dog and he's like, that's it? I think he wanted me to bring like a towering burger or, I don't know, a lobster roll. But the hot dog, it's fried. You see the layers. There's meat, there's bread, and then the breading on the outside. It looks really cool. Let's try it out.
So much bread.
That's really good. And for $1, that's a delicious sausage in there. And the outside, it's almost like cakey. It's kind of a semi-sweet, super delicious batter. I'm going to hit it with some mustard. Oh, yeah. This is the most American moment ever. Eating a hot dog that has been fried. Oh man, the bun is just pillowy, soft. It's like this perfect wrapper. After putting on more batter and frying it, it's just absolutely delicious. I gotta say, he knocked it out of the ballpark with this one.
If you love Indian food, then you're gonna love our new channel, Best Ever Food India. Subscribe now for weekly videos showcasing the most unique street food from around the country.
And that's that video. Okay, so the next one is next one we're gonna do is called Twisted Fair Sandwiches in the New York State Fair. And yes, they have gone too far. They have gone too far.
Freaknik was the greatest black gathering in America.
People were coming by.
In this video,
take a look at the mouth of that sandwich.
You're going to witness bizarre sandwich creations at the New York State Fair.
A meal for a typical person would be 1 or 2 grilled cheeses, but that is just the bun of this creation.
But first, let's back up. In its over 150-year lifetime, the New York State Fair has gone from a place to promote agriculture to a place pushing out some of the wildest food creations in the history of this great nation.
I don't know that I could actually fit my mouth around this.
Today, we're not after food on a stick, and we're not after fried foods.
It is the biggest thing that we sell right here, and it's been a huge success at the State Fair.
Is it a sandwich?
Today, it's all about those fun fair sandwiches.
Oh my gosh, they are not shy, they are not stingy with the lobster.
We're going deep, exposing highly unique sandwiches.
That is the top of our sandwich. Right here is our base.
Conjured up in a fever dream.
It's a marinara masterpiece.
And born into reality by these visionary fair vendors.
Oh, this essentially is our bread today.
And it all starts with the master of all things fried.
Oh, good morning. Our sandwich journey begins right now with Jim of Fried Specialties.
Last time I came here, I tried an onslaught of assorted fried oddities. The fried Nutter Butter.
Oh, wow.
Fried Pop-Tarts.
Oh, my wow.
And a fried bacon-wrapped Twix.
Shut the front door.
Now we're shifting into the world of deep fried sandwiches.
Well, I started just deep frying sandwiches, deep frying burgers, trying to come up with the next concoction for the fairs. Last year I started the Defibrillator. It's a deep fried half-pound burger with deep fried bacon, deep fried cheddar cheese, deep fried cheese curds, deep fried pickles between 2 grilled cheese sandwiches.
Is that what I'm going to be eating?
Well, that's what you got.
Oh, wow.
The foundation.
Bruh. He saw how he looked. He looked like man. Call the ambulance, because this ain't happening.
Of any exceptional sandwich lies in its bun. And in this case, our buns are 2 different grilled cheeses.
Wow, cheese is already starting to sizzle and melt.
Now, the burger patty. But instead of being grilled, it takes a dip in the deep fryer.
After 15 minutes, it looks like it's been grilled on a flat top. It's amazing.
And if that's not impressive enough, how about deep fried bacon?
Wow, look at that bacon getting crispy. I got to say, Jim is opening up a world of possibilities to me.
Followed by deep fried cheddar cheese.
No breading, no batter, just straight up cheese in the fryer.
Then deep fried cheese curds, coated in a crispy batter.
Guys, this might be the only sandwich for today. I'm not sure I can eat any more sandwiches after this one. There is a lot going on here.
And finally, to cut through the heaviness, pickles that are coated in flour and then deep fried. Time for the bill.
It starts with a base of a grilled cheese. Next, we have the hamburger patty, a load of bacon, melted half-fried cheese right here, a pile of cheese curds pounded on top. Place everything inside a boat, and we're ready for the pickles. Wow, that's a lot of pickles. Next step, take another grilled cheese, put that on top. That is our top bun. Give it a bit of a cut to make it a little bit more manageable. I can't believe you're not selling this for $20, to be honest. And I got
$12. $12. Oh, man, can't make this stuff up. Look at that. For $12. No, nah, bro. Nah, that's not good, man.
Say, for structural integrity, this is holding together pretty good. I had a friggin' dessert burrito the other day. It was a disaster. It blew up in my hand. It's a measured one. Right? Mm-hmm. Pickle's good. It's crunchy. It's a little bit sour. I mean, take a look at the backside. That's a nice looking backside. And I'm a connoisseur of backsides. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. What's wild is a meal for a typical person would be 1 or 2 grilled cheeses, but that is just the bun. That is wildly greasy. Is there balance? Absolutely not. It's heavy, it's oily. Like pretty much every element inside of here is fried, which is amazing to me because I didn't even know that you could just fry a piece of cheese without flour or batter on it. But he did it. I didn't know you could fry a whole burger patty and have it turn out this good. I mean, look at this bacon. This is like the ideal crisp of bacon. I gotta say, after this, it's gonna be so hard not to go on Amazon and buy a deep fryer. It's so tempting, but it's the worst thing I could do for my health. I gotta be careful.
Yeah, hot ambulance.
If you hate carbs and if you hate convention, this next rebellious State Fair sandwich is for you. A creation you won't find anywhere outside of Tiki Turtle.
I am with Jim. Put her there. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as always.
This beach bar themed stall has been around for 20 years. It's the home of deep fried mac and cheese, the deep fried Reuben, and their barbecue dessert known as the pork and potato parfait. All that sounds amazing, but I'm here for the Pickle Witch.
The brains of the place, Lana, her and her daughter, they're very clever people. And it was a hot, hot day during the summer. The fair can get real hot. You know, pickles are awful refreshing. And she started experimenting with some different things. And she says, let's try it. They're taking off. People like them. Plus, we're trying to get away from the carbs and bread and this and that more and more.
My big question is,
I eat the Pickle Witch without the sauerkraut. Call it a day.
Is a Pickle Witch really a sandwich?
Well, I guess that's subjective answer.
It got to be a sweet pickle. Cannot be no sour pickle.
Today.
Yeah, I would like a hard line answer.
You put sour pickle with mustard, you're going to have that too much sour taste. So do a sweet pickle, then with the mustard, you be all right.
I want to start some controversy.
I'm going to say this.
Yeah?
I am.
Son, what's going on? He's about to pickle it up.
Turns out they have 3 different Pickle Witch options: the Italian, the ham, and the turkey.
We're starting with the Italian. Oh, he peels out the inside. Hit it with some mustard. From here, it's all about the American cheese going on top. First, a hefty load of salami. On top of the salami, a pile of ham, some nice pepperoni discs. Tomatoes, top it with another pickle. The ham, I think, will be more straightforward than the Italian. So tomato slices go on next. Top it with a pickle. And our final Pickle Witch, the turkey. Hit it with some tomato and top it with a pickle. Cut it in half carefully, and the big reveal. Here they have 3 varieties, and they all come in at $8, which is wild because I think
$8 just for that. Sign me up. Sign me up. That look good. Sign me up.
Italian looks the most amazing with 3 different types of meat. So I'm going to build up to the Italian. First, I'm going to start with the turkey. I gotta say, that ain't bad. Actually, mustard is the perfect pair to the pickle. They complement each other very well. The pickle, obviously, very sour, but there's a load of meat in here, too.
They don't use a sweet pickle. That's all right. That's all right.
Next, we have ham. The big difference in this one is it tastes like ham. If I had to put my finger on one thing, it would be that. You know, people are always asking me, oh, you don't like cucumbers. How come you like pickles? It's completely different. For those who don't know, a pickle has been pickled. You're basically eating brine. I mean, a cucumber is like 99% water anyways. It just starts with evil water and it gets replaced by a delicious salty brine. On to the Italian. This is the one I'm looking forward to the most. I mean, that is a pile of meat. Ooh, God. This one's legit. What's tough is I'm not sure I could call this diet food. I mean, it is low carb, but I mean, that's like 500 calories of meat right there. Here's the verdict. Very creative. I love it. This Italian one is my favorite by far. Super meaty. All in all, $8 at the State Fair. Here, prices can get wild. Anybody can afford an $8 pickle sandwich. And if they can't, I'm going to start a foundation so they can. Don't ask you to follow up on that.
Our next sandwich is a cardiac conundrum, a flavor fiesta, and a reason to schedule your next checkup all in one. And if that's not intriguing enough, this place boasts its very own portable, specialized rotating oven.
Inside of a food truck. This thing can go on the highway. How is this street legal?
But the real question is, why would a sandwich require an oven? Let's find out.
We have come to this stall. It's called It's a Utica Thing. I'm with Charlie. Put her there. Nice to meet you. What's up?
Utica has made quite a name for itself in the world of Italian-American cuisine.
I'm not a New Yorker. I'm from Minnesota. It's confusing. I looked it up. Utica is a city, but what's so special about Utica?
You know, we feature some great things that started in the city of Utica. Utica chicken riggies, Utica greens, tomato pie. That's what my hometown is known for, and we're here to talk about it.
Personally, I've never tried these regional delights, but in mere moments, I'll devour them all simultaneously in a sandwich they call the everything.
I'm here with Vincenzo behind me, son of the owner, and he's going to be walking us through the preparation of this sandwich. Now, it starts with a tomato pie. For me, I was thinking a literal pie crust filled with tomato. It's not that. It's essentially a pizza crust with tomato on top of it. Is that right? Exactly.
Their Utica tomato pie showcases their homemade marinara sauce and pecorino romano cheese, lovingly nestled on a hearty bread crust.
That is the top of our sandwich. We'll be back for that. Right here is our base.
Next, Utica greens, a delicious mix of escarole, prosciutto, salami, and a grated cheese mixture. From here, he tosses in rigatoni pasta that's already caked with their creamy Utica chicken riggy sauce. Now, the cheese, pecorino, and mozzarella on top, and it's time to bake.
And away it goes. Bye. Look at that melty beauty right there. Hit with some more pecorino, tomato pie on top, a little bit more cheese, and that's complete. It's ready to go. Let's go try it out. I've not been on the East Coast very much at all. I didn't even think that pie.
$16.
It's got tomato sauce.
$16 for that. I don't know.
On there, that is our bread, that is our bun. But then underneath, we've got mozzarella cheese, rigatoni, greens, and then more pizza on the bottom. Oh no, look what a casualty. Amazing pizza. The pie itself, very nicely done. They must have a good dough recipe. And you know, New York, they got better water than other parts of the country when it comes to making pizza. Here you have some of those greens. I've never had this type of green before. Oh, it's like a lava stream. It just keeps slowly dripping down. It's giving life to a new creation. I just want to really experience these riggies. I'm no etymologist. I'm no detective. I have a feeling that riggies comes from the word rigatoni. I don't think it's a whole different category. Or maybe it is. That's a really good sauce. Wow. Tomatoey. There's some chicken, just oodles of cheese. This is very satisfying. Man, that is one unique sandwich experience. For $16, you're basically getting 2 slices of pizza and pasta all in one. I guess some vegetables too. We moved on to our next meaty location. I'm sick of land animals. Right now, I want some seafood.
Welcome to Bold Coast Lobster Company, where they bring the flavors of the Maine coastline straight to your plate. From scallops and bacon skewered on a stick to their famous lobster taco. There is a sea of menu options, but my heart is set on the one and only lobster roll.
What is the secret behind a good lobster roll? Because the best lobster roll I've ever had happened to be in Austin, Texas.
Good lobster rolls just come from great lobsters. We use everything fresh. We don't do anything to it. No fluff. It's either chilled with mayo or...
You know, the best lobster rolls is up there in the New England states on the cool.
warm with butter.
When it comes to their lobster rolls, you've got 2 mouth-watering options. You can go for the Maine style, where the lobster is chilled and coated in mayo. Or, if you're like me, you'll stay loyal to the Connecticut style, served hot and swimming in a sea of melted butter. But today, just for me, they're turning this Connecticut roll up a notch.
Right now we're in the kitchen. There's a ton of action going on and a ton of seafood too. Kate is behind me whipping up a couple of lobster tacos. They look amazing. We're gonna get started with our lobster roll. It all begins with the lobster boiling away in butter, and then we have oh yeah.
And we're back. You know what I'm saying? Technical difficulties, but we back. So, yeah.
They're not shy. They're not stingy with the lobster. There's a lot that goes inside. Now, something they don't usually do, but they're doing for me right now, a couple strips of bacon on top just to make it a bit more heart healthy. For freshness, and that is complete.
I'll eat that.
I'm going to try to squeeze a little bit.
I'll eat that, but that's a shell. I'll give it a chance.
The lemon on there. It's a lot of heaviness. You want to give it a little bit of a kiss of citrus. Oh, very nice bread quality. The bacon is super thin and crispy, and then you just got fat chunks of buttery lobster in there. I gotta say, after this, they might do an add bacon option for a few bucks because that is incredible. Pigs should basically have fins and gills. Somehow they pair perfectly with anything that swims in the ocean. If you like scallops, put bacon around it. If you like crab, have it with bacon. Shrimp, wrap it with bacon. Lobster, pile on some bacon. Yo. If you like seafood, this is one of the best things you can put in your mouth. It is so delicious and meaty and satisfying. There's nothing like it. And I gotta say, I've had a lot of fried food today. It can weigh on your heart a bit, especially if you're not walking enough. If you need something more refreshing, uplifting, light, try this.
Finally, for our grand finale, prepare to indulge in the guilty pleasure of guilty pleasures.
I am with Monica. We are at cheating. Olivero's Fine Food at the Fair. Olivero, is that a family name?
Yes, it is. That's my maiden name.
With 25 years of winning flavors under their belt, they've mastered the art of fair food. Aside from the usual suspects like chicken tenders, onion rings, and sausages, their cheeseburger with liquid cheese sauce is a real crowd pleaser. Then there's the double patty burger, loaded with onion, bell pepper, and a slice of American cheese. But that is not a sandwich.
I've tried a lot of different animal protein so far today. We've had food from the sea, we've had cows, we've had pigs. I have not had any chicken.
So I'm turning my focus to their Olivero special, a fried chicken sandwich with an Italian touch.
So I actually have a cook who is not Italian. He makes it right from scratch.
Their own marinara sauce.
We get raving reviews on it all the time. It speaks for itself.
We are in the kitchen of Olivero's right now. Let's get started. Step one, dig into the freezer, grab out a frozen cutlet, drop that inside the fry basket, and we will see you in 8 minutes. Today, we're going to be using not a pickle, not a slice of pizza, but a Kaiser roll. There it is, the marinara. Next, put on the chicken.
So basically like a chicken parmesan sandwich. Okay.
And then it gets another saucing. Trim right here, bring in the Parmesan. Bell pepper, it's gonna head on top. Oh my gosh, there's a fourth saucing occurring at this moment. Now even more Parmesan. Tap it, toothpick, and right there is our complete chicken Olivero. Olivero special.
$12, I'll pay that. With a high life, I'll pay that.
Olivero fried. That's a lot of words. I think they said Olivero twice. The bread is really soft. It's like it's sticking its tongue out at you. You can see some of the chicken, some of the sauce, some of the pepper right here. Ooh, let's go. Oh, that's awesome. I gotta tell you something. That ain't no Applebee's marinara. That's like marinara with heart. It's just really a depth of flavor. It's really, really nice marinara. And then the bell pepper offers a little bit of sweetness too. This is really impressive. A great chicken cutlet is juicy. It's a little bit crunchy on the outside. So you really have this blend of textures, which I talk about texture a lot because food should have more than one dynamic. Yes, flavor is part of it, but there's also presentation and there's texture. There's the way it feels in your mouth. This is stunning. Chicken sandwiches can be tough because oftentimes it can be uninspiring, but this is the opposite. They took a beautiful, simple piece of meat and they really brought it to the next level. The chicken itself, amazing, but with those piles and layers of marinara, even better.
If you love Indian food, then you're gonna love our new channel, Best Ever Food India. Subscribe now for weekly.
They're serving 3 varieties of sandwich, a pickle sandwich. Sorry. See, I'm not perfect all the time.
Okay. Anyway, like I say, that's the video. Pretty much. So yeah, that was New York State Fair, and I can tell y'all this from watching that. Look, some stuff was like, man, ain't no freaking way I'm eating that. You know what I'm saying? And some stuff like, look, I'm gonna eat that. You know what I'm saying? But pretty much, yo, you know what? Like, comment, subscribe to the video. If you like this video, please pretty much like it. You know what I'm saying? And also subscribe to the channel Days Reacts. And also subscribe to the gaming channel, Progress Gaming. And pretty much if you want more videos of this, you know what I'm saying, let me know in the comment section and stuff. And yeah, and pretty much, yeah. So yeah, anyway, I'll catch y'all later, y'all. Deuces.